Headlight Restoration. Now this beautiful car is a 2011 Nissan 370Z, and it needed major headlight restoration. So I bought Sylvania Headlight Restoration Kit. It says it's a 3-time award-winning product. I don't know what that means, but it is pretty good. And it's not that expensive. It's like $30 for this kit. All right, here's the coarsest sandpaper. It's 400. The lower the number, the coarser it is. This one's finer. It's a 1000. And this one's extra fine, 2000. The higher the number, the finer the sandpaper grit. All right, it comes with this surface activator. What I like about this is you can spray that on. You don't have to touch it. And they give you a little cloth, but you really need a big roll of paper towels. And make sure to wear gloves because this stuff is not good for your skin. Here's the gloves they give. I'm glad they give them, but these are really wimpy gloves. You got to get latex or rubber gloves. They're really snug to your hand. I also bought this 3M. This was like a lot cheaper, but I wanted to see what was in it. So you use your own tool and you put in the sandpaper, but it's only good for flat surfaces. Most headlights have curves to them, so that doesn't make sense. But the nice thing is they give you this tape, painter's tape, and you want to put it around the headlight up against the car finish. All right, first you're going to take a paper towel and you're going to wet the surface of the headlight. And then take the finest grit and circular. I want you to start sanding on the plastic in little circles. And it gets this kind of slime on it. Now take a paper towel and clean it really good. Wipe it down. Now you want to spray this on. This is from the Sylvania one. I also bought this, a 6-inch orbital buffer and polisher. And it comes with these 2 bonnets. They call them one terry cloth and one microfiber polishing bonnet. And I also bought this, it's like a wax. And I just wiped it on the I think that's the terry cloth bonnet. Polishing compound, turtle wax. I think any polishing compound would work. And you spray that spray on. And you plug this in. It's electric. Turn it on before you lay it down onto the headlight. And go in little circular motions, trying to go to the form of the plastic. You want to get everything. This tool was a little loud. Wasn't too bad though. And then take water on a paper towel and wipe it all off. And dry it up. So then I take the other bonnet. This is the microfiber bonnet, and then I put more of that polish on. Actually, this is not me doing this. This is my son. I'm behind the camera. So you want to get in there, circular motion, obviously, because the machine is doing it that way. And go with the shape of the headlight. And then wipe it off with water and paper towels. This is a beautiful headlight. Look at the curves on it. It looks so much better. It was so foggy from the sun. Now you can see everything in it. So he's going to do another polishing. Then you're going to wipe it off with water. Now I'm going to spray the surface activator. Then wipe it off with water. I think before you spray that on, make sure the headlight is dry. So wait a little bit before you do all these steps. You want it to dry in between the sprays that you put on. All right, there's the one that's done, and here's the other original one. This is how it looked. All right, then I'm going to put this headlight clear coat on with the paper towel that they supply. Actually, that's it. That's it in the package. It's just this wet paper towel. So go in a linear motion and overlap slightly each lap that you do. Look at that. That's gorgeous. All right, the headlight clear coat. All right, do not unfold the wipe. Apply one coat to both headlights. All right, here's the finished look. All right, now you want to take off the tape. This is painter's tape, so the one package, 3M, supplied this, but you can get this at Home Depot or Lowe's, and it's usually blue. All right, here it is. Look how beautiful. So nice. This isn't a bad product for how cheap it is. And it didn't really take long, maybe an hour. Beautiful.